Thank you, Mr. President. When this bill originally came up, I voted for it, and I thought the intent was good. I had some concerns about holding students back. I know there are some issues related to that, but what prompted me to vote for it was it seemed decade after decade we were just promoting and passing students on through the system who were illiterate. They couldn't even read their own diplomas. And so I'm conflicted about this, but my concern is if we do remove this provision that would hold these students back, there has to be some built-in improvements to ensure that these children will learn and become literate, all of them. So I cannot support this bill if it has no component to help teachers identify and better support students experiencing the characteristics of dyslexia. That's up to 20% of all the kids in the system have some form of dyslexia. And if they don't get early intervention, they simply cannot learn. So my concern is that even more kids will fall through the cracks unless we address the training and support to identify and help students who display the characteristics of dyslexia. According to a recent report by EPIC, the number of retention eligible students increased from 20 to 22 to nearly 6% of third graders flagged as retention eligible. But the districts retained just 0.6% or 545 students of all tested students because parents and educators were able to exempt the students from retention for a whole myriad of reasons. The 2023 Michigan Education Report shows Michigan students rank 7th worst in the nation for 4th grade reading scores. The same report projects that Michigan will remain stagnant at this level by 2023 unless state implements changes. It seems in Michigan nothing ever changes. A recent case heard in Cincinnati before a 3-panel judge of the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals put the blame for Detroit students' troubles on the state of Michigan, where I think it belongs. One teacher who taught 2nd and 3rd grade said she helped the lawyers in the case document conditions. She said she had to Google how to teach phonics. Phonics is the way that dyslexic students ever improve. It is the only way they will ever improve. We must provide our schools and teachers with the training and resources they need to help their students read, not a green light to continue allowing students to fall through the cracks as this standalone repeal seems to do. It would make sense for our schools to be more accountable and, more importantly, help our struggling readers learn to excel. Thank you, Mr. President. I ask for support of my amendment and that my remarks be printed in the Journal.